you're involved in an auto accident in New Jersey, you could sue if you're injured. You could also sue if you're not injured for medical expenses and other related expenses, property damage and things like that. But I think what you're concerned is right now is with personal injuries. New Jersey's different than New York. In New York, automobile insurance is mandatory. In New York, you have to have minimum coverage in order to drive a vehicle, in order to register the vehicle, I should say. In New York, you need to have minimum coverage in order to register your vehicle. In New York, minimum coverage is $25,000. The coverage is $25,000 if you injure one person, or $50,000 maximum if you injure more than one person. Also in New York, in order to register a vehicle, you must have what they call no-fault insurance. No-fault insurance in New York covers you for all of your medical expenses, even if you don't have health care coverage. If you're in a car in New York, you're going to get your medical expenses paid by the automobile policy. And it also covers you for lost wages. That's in New York. In New Jersey, the legislature deemed it not necessary. So you can actually opt out of insurance in New Jersey and still register your vehicle. You can have no liability coverage and no-fault coverage and still drive a vehicle. So if you're injured by someone driving a vehicle registered in New Jersey, that vehicle may not have any coverage. And you need to investigate that case really quick and really thorough, because if you're injured and that vehicle doesn't have coverage, then you only have two options. Maybe there's somebody else responsible for the accident. Maybe there's a defect in the road. Maybe the traffic light was out. Maybe the stop sign was down or missing. Maybe there was a pothole that was created by a municipality. What have you. You need to find somebody that's responsible and that would be able to compensate you for your accident and for your injuries sustained in that accident.